because that would have meant we had to include every resident.
I understand that. I think
So there was no secret meeting that was discussed probably 24 times, at least 24 times.
That has not been made clear that that was the intent. But the other thing, that was not clear.
I'm sorry if nobody heard it that way, but it was said over and over again.
Many people, most people support the improvements, the safety improvements, the bathrooms. There are so many of us that we really do support that, and we understand that. But I have to say, talking to different people, meeting different neighbors in the past few weeks who said to me, I heard they're going to put a road back there. I heard this and I heard that. And people are just, people can't come to meetings, and people don't get all the information from the minutes.
It's on the website too.
No, there really isn't enough information on the website for people to understand.
You can't find it.
They don't know what's going to happen in the future.
So
I think what Mrs. Lockwood is saying is really important. To include everyone, to have special meetings, to have more communication. I think that's
right, as we go forward, that's always been the plan. It's been the plan from day one.
Had that, I believe.
I think if we take a step back, we'll realize that we're all sort of saying the same thing. There's no one person or one group that has, if you live 5 feet from Dilts Park or 5 miles from Dilts Park, you don't have any additional input on it, or any greater input on it than anybody else. It's not, nobody was included in any secret meeting. It was, I think I probably said it 10 times before we even had one meeting where the park planner took input from them to find out what the use needs are of the park. And that, again, for the record, Environmental Commission, Delaware Township Athletic Association, Recreation Commission, Open Space, Planning Board, and Shade Tree Commission. Those were determined at a meeting 2 years ago to be the stakeholder subcommittees of the Township Committee that would be able to provide those insights to the park planner. No secret meeting, no behind the scenes, no negotiations, no deals were made. DTA didn't come out of there saying we won. There was nothing like that. It was strictly informational in the back. Name for the clerk?
Wendy's, Steve Wilbur, resident. From 2 years ago, and there was obviously recommendations made by all these different groups. There was a list put together. The park planner needs something to come up with this initial concept. Can that criteria also be shared with the public so we know what you're designing around? Why the need for so many, parking spots? Why the need for so many